Aligning Your Personal Timelines, a wisdom teaching from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings, with Canadian psychic medium Tracey Milne. Greetings, friends. Over the last few weeks, many people, including myself, are experiencing what can best be described as a feeling of anticipation mingled with cautious uncertainty. We can feel at our core that something big and life-changing is about to commence, but what that something might be is still cloaked in mist and uncertainty. This uncertainty, when combined with hurry up and wait dynamic many of us are finding ourselves in these days, creates a wobble in our inner security that can upset our inner peace. This vibrational wobble creates a frequency of anxiety or insecurity as we second guess our ability to manifest a desirable outcome. I asked Chimera what could be done to alleviate these internal wobbles, and here is her response. I hope it helps you as much as it has helped me. Enjoy. Today, we wish to offer you a quantum technique for aligning your personal timelines, past, present, and future. This technique offers you a gentle way to release your anxiety about unknown future potential, as well as relief from past regret by offering a new way of looking at your personal history. This technique utilizes the quantum truth that time is not linear and that the past, present, and future adventures your spirit will experience are all happening simultaneously, just always in what you perceive as your now. This approach will help you to merge your personally known timelines from the past with your potential timelines for the future, activating those potentials and decommissioning regret in your now. The application of this exercise is designed to smooth frayed nerves, calm inner judgments, remove regret, and relieve anxiety for the future, all from the power place of your now. Merging your past and future with your now in a way that will affect you on multiple levels. This technique is intended for greater ease during your self-exploration and self-expansion. To do this, we will utilize your ability to recall your past in combination with your ability to envision your future desire, offering the universal energies at play a clearer avenue for delivering to you that which your spirit wishes to experience, express, or grow through or beyond. To maximize your success, we recommend setting aside at least 10 minutes for writing your thoughts out and an additional 10 to 20 minutes for your visualization. Next, if possible, find a photo of yourself as close to the age of 5 as you can, and a second photo of yourself in your now, or as close to your now as you can. These will be needed for step 3. This is just a guideline. If you feel there is a particular age of yourself you would rather connect with, follow that intuition instead. Let's start by writing a letter to your child self. Step 1. The past. Start by listing what you perceive as your top 10 to 20 accomplishments from your first birthday until now, as much as you can remember. Look at your picture regularly to amplify the heart vibe connections. Choose highlights from your life that you feel represent the very best you have been able to achieve so far. What parts of your life have been the best parts so far? Now make another list of what you perceive as your top 10 to 20 greatest challenges that you have overcome. How did you overcome those challenges? Was anyone else involved in that process? What belief did you create then that needed adjustment in adulthood? What are your biggest regrets, and what did you learn as a result of not taking inspired action? What wisdom do you wish to impart? Once completed, set these lists aside as they'll be useful for step 3. Step 2, the future. The best way to approach this portion of the exercise is to imagine what you would do or try to experience if money was not a factor in your choices. Since money is currently still the main form of recognized energy exchange, and in an attempt to help us tap into universal abundant vibes more easily, we are asked to imagine what we would do upon receiving a gifting of $30 million. Once you're in that frame of mind, make a list of all you would still like to experience, achieve, try, create, or learn to master in this life. What is your vision of an ideal lifestyle? Be as creative or practical as you personally choose to be. What would you improve about your living situation first? How many changes would you like to make? If you could live anywhere, where would that be? What does an ideal living situation look like to you? Are you solo on these future adventures, or do you want company? If so, who? Look at your now picture regularly to amplify the heart vibe connections. Fill in as many details as you can, including desired adventures, career moves, stuff, education, health improvements, home improvements, whatever feels ideal for you. Next, if you can, identify what aspects of your life need to come to an end and what aspects would you like to repeat daily. How about your neighborhood or town? If you could do anything to improve the area you currently live in or would like to live in, what would that improvement look like? When you have finished summarizing all you still wish to experience, go back over your list, placing stars next to those wishes you would like to see fulfilled the most. If needed, stop here before starting the timeline alignment visualization. Step 3, your guided visualization starts here. When you're ready, take your pictures and both of your lists representing your past and future and find a comfortable place to sit where your feet can touch the floor. Begin your journey by focusing on your breathing in and out gently as you connect with your inner self. Claim your body, mind, spirit complex as sacred and for your spirit only. Claim yourself, the architect of your reality. Claim your desire to recalibrate your past, present, and future at this time. Breathe in and call to mind any troubles of the day or week that may be robbing you of your peace of mind. And with your next breath out, blow this energy out of your body. See it leaving and being returned to source for recycling. Breathe in clear energy. Breathe out foggy energy. And do this until you feel clear of all the energies weighing on your heart, mind, and spirit. Let them all go, even if for a little while. Stop the video here to take as much time as needed. When you're ready, breathe in a soft, source light energy, and with your next breath out, create a beautiful bubble of protection around yourself. Name this as sacred too, and feel yourself protected in this space. Tap into this energy and let it transport you to a space between time created for you by your higher self. You arrive in your bubble, floating gently into a tranquil space. Within this space is a small love seat, a soft fluffy rug, some small tables holding plants and crystals, and a little water feature in the corner, softly trickling down some rocks. There are soft curtains blowing in the window and a single door with the words "Enter" and "Exit" hanging on a small plaque. You feel drawn towards the love seat, sinking into its welcoming embrace that cups your body softly in all the right places. When you're ready, we ask you to call to mind the image of your child self that you chose earlier. Then imagine that aspect of you coming into the room through the door, around the love seat until they're standing just in front of you. Greet your past self in a way that feels natural to you. Introduce yourself and explain who you are to them. Then ask them if they want to know about their future. Invite them to join you on the love seat and get cozy for story time. You notice the list of your past that you made earlier has been transformed into a picture book. Begin telling your child self their story. Tell them of the best adventures they will have. Tell them of the best people they will meet. Tell them of the worst adventures and the troubles they will encounter, the people who will break their hearts, and the courage they will display to get themselves out of trouble and back on the path of living a happy life. Here you can keep your eyes closed and rely on your memory, or open them and read your letter like a bedtime story. Stay open to answering questions from your inner child as they appear, and be gentle with yourself. The goal here is personal inspiration. Pause the video here to make sure you take as much time as you need to share your story. When you're all done telling your story, imagine opening your child's hand and placing a small object or symbol in their little palm as you tell them an inspiring truth about themselves that you want them to always remember. Impart whatever wisdoms you wish to impart, and if you wish to offer them physical affection, be sure to ask first. When you're all done inspiring your child self, thank them before hugging them goodbye and sending them back through the door. Take a deep breath in and pay attention to how you feel and where you feel it for observation notes later. This is another good time to stop the recording if you need more processing. Last step, future self connections guided visualization begins here. When you're ready, invite your future self in. See what you envision as the best version of yourself. You may notice there is an air or sense of timelessness to this version of yourself, and the full embrace you'll receive will be sent with a burst of love. Envision sitting down next to this being who wants to tell you all about your future. Next, envision your future self taking a small, compact holographic display unit from their clothing that contains your list of wishes. Some of those wishes have check marks, others have been smeared or replaced. Only instead of a wish list, they have transformed into a list of your future achievements. How does that feel? Some things on your list are reported as having happened. Some things on the list have taken a new turn or path. How many of your starred wishes are being reported as achievements by your future self? Now your future self has some goodies to report, not on your list. Again, the holographic display springs to life, showing you your achievements while simultaneously flooding you with the intuitive knowing and feeling of that experience. Allow whatever comes to come. Ask to remember the details long enough to write them down when you come out of the meditation while it's still fresh, even if the information seems out there or you can't currently figure out how you are going to achieve these goals. Stop here to take as much time as you need. When the full report has been given, your future self will open your hand and gift you with an object or symbol that comes with a phrase to remember, like the one you gave your child self. Allow whatever comes to come and force nothing. If you wish, gift them with something. It can be as silly or as serious as you like. And when you're ready, envision hugging goodbye before your future self leaves through the door they came in through. How often has life worked out in your favor, even though you didn't know how when the tough times appeared? What if that hidden factor is also available in your future? Would that change your now in any way? If so, how? Sit with your feelings for a moment here and then become aware of that bubble of energy still around your body. Feel it, expand, and take note of any colors or other features you may notice as you feel yourself transported back to your now. You become aware of the room your body is resting in as you begin to reconnect your consciousness to this here and now. You become aware of your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms and hands, your fingers. Wiggle those fingers. Move into your back and torso, your bottom, the back of your legs, all the way down to your feet. Spread into those feet all the way to your toes. Wiggle those toes. When you're ready, leave your bubble in your aura and open your eyes. You did really big work today. Go record your impressions while they're still fresh and enjoy knowing the future of your dreams is attainable, achievable, and yours for the making. Until next time, in the highest light of love and truth, I am Chimera on behalf of the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings. Namaste. Brought to you by WhatComesNextForYou.com. What's in your future?